Right, mate. There's chaos, passion, and a wee bit of madness coming out of Paradise this week. Brendan Rodgers has lifted the lid on what's really happening behind the scenes. Carter-Vickers has sent a message that's got every Celtic fan talking. And the last story, let's just say it's pure madness. You need to see it to believe it. So stick around till the very end. Massive thanks to you for helping us smash 1,000 subscribers. But that's just the start. With more than 2,000 views on every story, if you hit subscribe right now, we'll fly past 1,500 subscribers, all backing to the Celtic. Let's prove once again that our support is miles beyond anything the Rangers could ever muster. We have 6 news a day to keep you updated with the mighty Celtic. Hit that subscribe button and be part of it. Mate, let me tell you, that match against Motherwell had every Celtic heart in Glasgow skipping a beat. I mean, if your pulse wasn't racing when Maeda threw himself across the box to nick that last gasp header, you might want to check you're still breathing. Parkhead was absolutely bouncing, but you could still feel that bit of tension in the air, couldn't you? It's like when the clouds start building over Sucky Hall Street, you just know a storm's coming, but you still can't look away. Now, Brendan Rodgers, fair play to the man. He knows things aren't all rosy behind the scene. He's come out and said it himself, hasn't he? It's not right, he said. You can tell he's trying to piece the whole Celtic jigsaw together while folk are moaning in the stands and the press are circling like seagulls outside a chippy. But through it all, the man's got a plan. He's juggling new boys like Iheanacho, Tunekti, Saraki, Balikwisha, the lot of them, while still getting the best out of Deason, Reo Hatate, and our returning warrior Kieran Tierney. What I love about Rodgers is he gets it. He knows Celtic's not just a club, it's a feeling. It's that heartbeat when you hear the roar from Paradise, and even when things don't feel quite right across the club, he's out there on the pitch trying to fix it the only way that matters, by winning. Because that's what we do, isn't it? Win. And wind up the blue side while we're at it. That comeback, pure drama. Iheanacho nails another penalty, the Fir Park lot nicked 2. And suddenly everyone's holding their breath, but this team, mate, they don't crumble, they respond. Young Nygren jumps off the bench, presses like a madman, grabs the equalizer off a keeper's mistake, and suddenly Parkhead's shaking again. Then, just when it looks like we'll settle for a draw, Balikwisha threads that ball to Maeda, and boom, a diving header that'll live in your head rent-free all week. And speaking of Balikwisha, Rodgers hit the nail on the head. Folk think playing for Celtic is all medals and confetti, but until you feel that expectation, that constant demand to deliver every day of your life, you don't truly understand. The lad's still finding his feet, but once he adjusts to life under the Paradise pressure cooker, he'll be flying. Rodgers knows it's not been a perfect start, not even close, between the injuries, the new signings, the scattered performances. Hey, it's been messy, but you can sense it, can't you? The pieces are starting to fall into place, and that win against Motherwell, and that's not just 3 points, that's belief coming back to Paradise. So I'll leave you with this one, because it's what every true Celtic fan's been thinking since that final whistle blew. If Brendan Rodgers knows the feeling's not right at the club, what's really causing the tension? The board, the transfers, or the support losing a bit of faith? Go on, tell me. What's your take, mate? Hit that subscribe button. Ladders, let's giant loudy till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic daffs. Now that's what I like to see. Big Cam Carter-Vickers setting the tone like a true leader, waking up on a Monday morning after that roller coaster at Parkhead and posting, "Got there in the end yesterday. Long season still ahead. See you after the break." That's pure composure, isn't it? No drama, no nonsense. Just a cool head and eyes fixed firmly on the bigger picture. Classic CCV. The kind of message that calms a whole fan base down after we've all nearly had a heart attack watching that stoppage time madness. You could feel the relief right across Glasgow after Maeda's diving header hit the back of the net. Paradise exploded. But deep down, every Celtic fan knew that was more than just a win. That was a statement, a reminder that when the chips are down, this team finds a way. Rodgers' boys showed a bit of grit at a bit of chaos, and that wee bit of magic that separates champions from pretenders. Now, with the international break rolling in, it's a much-needed breather for everyone, players, coaches, and I. Even us lot in the stands, you can tell the squad needed this moment to regroup. CCV's words nailed it. It's a long season ahead. And he's spot on because nothing's decided in October. But you look at that table and tell me it's not heating up nicely. Hearts sitting 2 points clear after that late winner in the Edinburgh Derby, all chest puffed out thinking they're title contenders. Good luck with that, lads. Let's see how brave they are when we roll into Tynecastle in a fortnight. Before that, though, there's business to take care of at Dens Park. Dundee might have just had their first league win, but make no mistake, Celtic can't take a single foot off the gas. Rodgers will know it too. This part of the season's where titles are built quietly, not won loudly. It's about showing up, grinding out results, and keeping that momentum ticking. And Carter-Vickers, he's massive to that, quietly getting back to his best after a patchy start, organising the back line, throwing himself into tackles like a warrior. The kind of defender every Celtic fan loves. The guy's built like a tank but carries himself like a monk. He doesn't do flashy, he just does the job. But here's something that's been on my mind, and I'll throw it to you, because it's one of those questions that'll stir a few pints worth of debate down the Gallowgate. If you had to choose right now, who's more important to Celtic's title push? Carter-Vickers holding the line at the back, or Maeda running himself into the ground up top to save us in moments like that? Go on then, tell me, who's your warrior this season? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant Laody till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts. You couldn't make this one up. Picture it, right? Maeda scores a last gasp winner for Celtic. Parkheads bouncing, the whole place shaking like a pint glass on Sucky Hall Street on a Saturday night. The man's named Man of the Match. Everyone's buzzing. And then Daffabet, our sponsor, steps up to celebrate him by posting what looks like Deason's long-lost AI twin brother from a dodgy video game. I mean, come on. The poor lad didn't even look human. The badge was wrong, the face was off, and the whole thing looked like someone typed Japanese footballer who runs like a rocket into a machine and hit generate. You'd think with all the technology flying about Paradise these days, someone could manage to find a real photo of the guy who literally just saved the match. To be fair to Daffabet, they were quick to fix it and post the real image. But honestly, it gave us all a laugh, didn't it? The kind of daft wee moment that sums up modern football, AI photos, VAR lines, thicker than my nan's reading glasses. And yet on the pitch, it all still comes down to one man throwing himself at the ball like it's life or death. That's Maeda for you. Now, let's not kid ourselves. He wasn't at his sparkling best for most of the game. You could see he was a touch off it, maybe still shaking off whatever frustration lingered from the summer. But that's what makes him so brilliant. Even when he's not flying, he never, ever stops. And when the moment came, in injury time, there he was, diving like a madman, bullet header bang, 3 points. That's the Celtic spirit right there. And after the match, the big grin was back. You could tell how much it meant to him to score that goal, to feel that roar again. Maybe this is the spark he's needed, that one big moment to kickstart his season and remind everyone why he's one of the most relentless players we've got. But let's be honest, that AI photo thing, a proper laugh. Still, It gets you thinking, doesn't it? If sponsors are using fake photos to celebrate real heroes, and suddenly are we may be losing a bit of the magic that makes football what it is? So here's my question for you. If you were Deezen Maeda, would you be buzzing about the Man of the Match award, or fuming or that an AI clone tried to steal your spotlight? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's giant. Laldi till we hit 1,500 mad Celtic dafts.